Hi folks, this tutorial is inspired by a project I've been working on with my friend KR Boiter. On the 1st of August on Kickstarter, we're going to be releasing our Story Spark cards, which are cards for gamers and storytellers. They're going to be a Mythical Creatures deck. So here's a little example. This is a dragon one that I've done for the deck. So look out for that. I'll put a link in the bio part. But I thought I'd do a tutorial of a dragon inspired by this. I'm going to make it a little bit more simple than the one you've just seen. So here's the one we're going to do today. And it should be quite fun for you. Feel free to pause as always, and remember to like and subscribe. And don't forget to come join us on Kickstarter. Get yourself a pack of Story Spark cards. It's full of wonderful descriptions of different animals by my friend writer KR Boiter, and lots of illustrations by myself. Okay, I'm going to start this one with a very small circle, as I often do with the eyes, and then we're going to bring a line up to join it, just like that, and then another one going up like that. Once you've got that, you want to do sort of long, sort of squashed circle like that to make the pupil. And then bring a line round the outside of the eye, just like that. Then curve a line round the outside of there, and bring that up. And then follow that line up to here, and do a couple of pointy marks, like that. Once we've got that, I'm going to do another eye just poking out the side there, a little eyelid, and a tiny hint of the other eye there. Then we're going to bring another line up, and then curve a line out and round, like that. Then do another one, and another one. Just like that. Then we're going to curve a circle out and up and darken in there to make the nostril. And then up here I want to do a couple of horns that curve up. And another one that curves up like that. And then bring those to points. Curve a little bit round and round like that inside. Now I've got that, I'm going to do a bit of a whisker, so a line that curves out and over, circle that around, follow the line and bring that to a point as well. Then we're going to go up and in to make the other side of that sort of eyebrow thing. And then bring this line over and another line over like that. Then we're going to curl that up and down like that. And behind here I'm going to join a line up and over to create a sort of jawline or cheekbone, and then a jawline going down like this, and for a faint line on the inside. Now we've got that, we can put a couple of big fangs in the front. So 2 big fangs on the front line like that. And then we're going to do some pointy teeth. Just going back, it's gradually getting smaller until you can't see anymore. Then we can curve this line down and bring a point up for another fang. And another one there, just like that. Then we're going to do a bottom lip going round, and that will curve up, and then do some jagged teeth going up the inside of there. What we want for this bottom one is a hint of some other teeth on the other side, so we can put some dark triangles just between those ones. then you can bring around the back of the inside of that mouth and a line going down. Excuse me. Then we're going to do a jagged line going up, and then 2 points coming up from behind here. These dragons are full of these pointy marks and sticky out bits, so the more of them the better. So do a couple more like that. And then what I'm going to do is, from where you've done that last zigzag, curve that around and right over to here. Then we're going to do a zigzag around and follow the round the other lines, gradually getting a little bit wider away, and then bend it out and stop like that. And then you can follow a line round just inside that one and curve it to there and stop. Now just in the middle of here we're going to curve a line over and down, and another one there for the front legs. Then we do some little pointy marks and the same on that side, and then curve these toes around. You may have seen me do this in some of my other tutorials. Anything lizardy or monstery, you can make these sort of bulging toes, and then you can do little ticks just to make the other toe going back, or the other part of the toe should I say. And then once you've got that, you can follow that line in the middle. Then you can curve that line round and around again. Now this side we're going to curve the line the opposite way, so going around and down, and then we'll do another couple of points, those claws, and do some more circles going around there, and some going back like that. Once you've got that, put a couple of creases in just for his legs, and then we're going to bring a line going back up to the head again, so up this neck, following all the way up. If you want to do it in pieces like that, it sometimes makes it a bit easier. And then we're going to do some faint single lines going all the way up to the top, gradually getting a little bit closer together and following that sort of curve of the neck, just like that. Now we've got that part, we're going to bring a line up from the bottom of here and up, and bring a point there. It's going to be that all important wing. Then over and down, and then over, a couple of little ticks in it just to make it look old and withered, and wrinkle it back over that way. And then you can fold that line up there, going down into the middle, back up again, and down to that point, like that. Once you've got that, bring the other wing on the other side, doing the complete opposite of that one. And we're going to curve that down the side of that mouth and just show a hint of it on the other side there, with a little line in the middle. I'm just going to bring this up slightly, because what I'm going to do now is curve a tail round, over and there, and then quite thin at the end but thickening as you go around and back up to there, like that. Then follow a zigzag going out and down, getting thinner and thinner as it gradually disappears. Now what we want to do is on this end do a little point like that, and then a couple of little circles on there. Once we've got that, we're going to put a few extra details in. So I'm going to curve a line round the edge of here, back up, leave a couple of little gaps in it just to make some more detail on there. And then we do some little circles on these legs. Just here, there and everywhere. And I'm going to do a few of these little circles on his face. And around the back here maybe. And then I'm going to do these little C marks to make a few scales here and there. Now what you can do, if you've got a lot of time on your hands, you can do these scales coming all the way down, follow the tail and just don't join them all together. That's what I'd often do, but as it's a tutorial you don't want to sit here watching me draw tons of these scales, so I just do a couple just to give you the idea. Yeah, when I've had tattoos done in the past, they tend to fill the whole thing. It looks really good, but like I say, it's quite time consuming, so you probably get a bit bored watching me do that. There you go. And we put a few creases around these horns. And then a few sort of withered lines on these wings to make them look old. Now, just for a bit of good measure, to make it pop, I'm just going to make these eyes a bit darker around the edge. Gives them a bit more of an evil glare. And darken a bit on that line there. And add a few dark marks just flicking down inside that mouth. Give it a bit of depth. Once we've got that, I'm going to do a few little circles to show some of the ground that he's standing on. You might want to draw, you know, piles of gold or something like that, smog, but just gives you an idea. And there you go, you've got a basic dragon.